Good evening everyone. Today we are going to do the daily Leetcode challenge of 13 February 2023. That is question number 1523. Count odd numbers in an interval range. We are given two non-negative integers low and high, and we have to return the count of odd numbers between low and high inclusive. So let's move on to the example. Low and high inclusive, that means we have to include these numbers. So starting from 3 and 7, how many odd numbers we have in between them? That is, there is 5, 3 and 7. So these three are the odd numbers, so answer is 3. In this case 8, 10, between 9. 9 is the only odd number, so 9 is the answer. So we have to include these ranges. So how do we actually do this? You can simply run a loop and check whether this number is odd, then check whether this is odd, this is odd, this is odd or not. But that would be of O of n complexity. But we can optimize it to O of 1 space complexity and time complexity. How do we do that? So think of it like this. If we are given ranges from 3 to 7, how many numbers are there in between? To find that, we will do upper minus lower plus 1. That is 5 elements. That is the range of elements between these two is 5. So let's say we have numbers from 2 to 6. Then in this case 6 minus 2 plus 1. That is 4 plus 1 is 5. We also have, when we subtract it, we are not including any of these elements. So for including that, we add 1. So there are 5 elements in between. So when we get the answer, how many odd numbers are there in between 3 and 7? There will be 5, and here it will be 3 and 5. In this case the answer is 2. In this case the answer is 1. Answer is 3. 3, 5 and 7, 3 odd numbers. 3 odd numbers. So how do we get these odd numbers? Let's consider another case. So in the next case, let's see if we have ranges from 3 to 6. That is even number of ranges. That is 6 minus 3 plus 1 is 4. And if there is 2 to 5, that is 4 elements. That is 5 minus 2 plus 1. That is 4. So if the range is even, we can simply divide it by 2 to get equal number of even and odd numbers. Yes or no? So between 2 and 5, how many odd numbers are there? 3 and 5. Only 2. So answer is 2. Between 3 and 6, how many odd numbers are there? 3 and 5 only. So answer is 2. So in case of even numbers, if the length is even, half of them will be even and half of them will be odd. So in case of even numbers, we do not have to do anything. But in case of odd numbers, we have to think of a way. That means in case of odd numbers, the answer was different because the length, when this length is odd and the starting number is odd, then we have to change our answer. Suppose here when our starting number is even, its ending number is also even. You can try for any cases, it is always happening. So in such cases, when you do 5 divided by 2, the answer is 2. In that case, our answer is right. There are only 2 odd numbers. But when our range is odd and starting digit is also odd, in that case, we have to return 5 by 2, that is 2, plus 1. We have to return one extra element so that we can include this element, the starting element, which was not included when we was just dividing it by 2. So that is all you have to do in case of odd length, and in case of even length, we will simply return our answer. So let's just move on to the code and write it. Let me just zoom it for you. So to coding this is very simple. We will return length is equal to high minus low plus 1. This will give us the range, and after that we will get the count which will be returning as an answer. That will be length divided by 2 and return count. But if our length is odd and our low is also odd, then we have to return count plus 1. That is all you had to do. You can try for different cases. This approach is working. Think of some test cases on your own and then write the code. That will help you think better. So the solution is in constant space and time complexity. I hope you liked the video. Let's just submit this. Yeah, it is accepted. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.